Ugh! God, I swear to God,
Dang.
friggin'
Dude, that is...
what? What?
This is, like, really good. This alarm.
What alarm? What? You know, we should get Tristan into this. I swear to God.
Tristan.
Yeah.
The new kid?
Yeah, the new kid.
The new kid?
Yes, he plays Rocket League, man.
What the heck?
Yeah, I know, right?
No way.
Um.
You know he has a crush on Lexi.
Huh? Oh, okay then. That I did not need to know that. Anyways, guys. Hey, guys. I messed up my intro.
Your own intro.
Hey, guys. In the game here, and today we're gonna be playing. Not. Damn it! Hey, guys. In the beginning here today, we're gonna be Ah. Hey, guys. In the beginning here, and today we're gonna be reading fan fictions. Fanfic. Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. So, Ryan, I'm sharing my screen right now, and you're gonna be reading this with me. Which one do you want me to pick? This one or this one? Or this one? This one has, probably
Oh
some
my
sexual
god,
tension.
I remember
This one.
reading that. Meet Mike's Gay Adventures. I
What?
remember reading that.
Oh, God.
Meet Mike's Gay Adventures. I remember reading that.
Alright, so I'm gonna read Rocket League Champions. Alright, let's read
Yeah.
let's read this. Team Nitro is on their way
Oh.
to the Rocket League Championships, but the death of a close friend and simmering sexual tension between teammates may get in the way. Someone bring the sobs. Okay, let's read this. The ball bounced off the side of a wall. Breakout could see the opportunity presenting itself. In less than a second, the white sphere would center itself nicely above the goal. The opposing team had messed up their positioning and was on the other side of the court. It was time. Breakout jumped into the air and angled himself up at 75 degrees and let his large rockets fire. The nitrous trail followed him as he hood butted the ball into the goal. The explosion propelled him clear to the other side of the field as the crowd went wild. Breakout did a barrel roll, landed on his wheels, and skidded to a stop. "Holy shit, Break!" Gizmo yelled as he drove up to Breakout. He opened his car door
Wait a
and slapped
minute.
Breakout on the
Wait
trunk.
a minute.
What?
Wait a minute.
What?
I just realized Gizmo Breakout. What?
Oh, that's car names! Those are body names!
Yeah.
Oh! Gizmo yelled as he drove up to Breakout. He opened his car door and slapped Breakout on the trunk.
Oh my god.
Nice shot. I can't believe we won that game. Coach would be so
Nice
proud.
shot.
Breakout was shy, but something about the moment made him come out of his shell.
Something about the moment. Something about the moment.
You know, yeah, that was pretty savage. Savage, Merkiel. Merk. He jumped up and down
Come
in
on,
excitement. He couldn't have done that any better. We destroyed him. He did a backflip. Nice shot. Thanks, Breakout exclaimed. Team Nitro had a winning season. There wasn't any doubt about it. They had risen from the bottom all the way to the top, and nothing seemed to be slowing them down. Now that they had defeated Chrome, they qualified for the World Rocket League Championship in Neo Tokyo. Breakout couldn't believe his success. Oh God, I'm sick right now, so I can't really read. Breakout couldn't believe his success. He started out ranked Prospect 1, but after months of practice, the car found himself on the championship level team. The world was theirs, and with Merc and Gizmo playing alongside him, it felt like nothing could stop him. Confetti poured out from the ceiling as they drove out of the field and into the locker rooms. So what do we do now? Merc asked as he changed his tires. We're on our way to Neo Tokyo, but that starts in a couple of months. What are we supposed to do in the meantime? Breakout mused the answer as he filled his gas tank. Well, I guess we practice. There's some new aerial training we can work on. Coach was asking us to complete that before the accident. Think we can owe him that? We owe him a lot, Merc said. We have to win for Coach. A bit of window washing fluid dripped down his windshield. Think it had I think it had been an emotional season. Yeah, let's talk about it in the car wash, Gizmo said, interrupting. We've got places to go. We've got a press conference in a half an hour. That's barely enough time to clean up for the reporters. Yeah, for sure, Breakout said as he topped himself off. Let's go. I wonder what decals and other crap would be for this, like tattoos. Honestly, Breakout, Gizmo, and Merc drove into the car wash. The brushes and steam wiped the dirt and mud off their shiny, paint-coated bodies. Breakout stole a glance at Gizmo in the corner. Water dripped off his tight, curvy trunk and swirled into the drain. Checking me out? Breakout panicked. Gizmo had caught him looking. Nah, just thought I saw something. You know, there's nothing to be ashamed of, Gizmo said as he drove up to Breakout. Been a long day. He opened up the car door and ran it up Breakout's smooth body. I could use a little tune-up, if you know what I mean. Why? What was this feeling? Breakout was a young car, a 1997 Model B. He was young and inexperienced.
Is it coincidence that Breakout starts with B and it's Model B?
That's weird. He'd only had one lover before, Coach. The feeling at Gizmo's door running up and down his trunk was making him feel excited. Hot oil started pumping through his body. His engine revved. Merc stood in the corner of the car wash, hood open in disbelief. Guys, get a room. I mean, come on, man. We're just lonely cars in a lonely world, Merc, Gizmo said. Live a little. He jumped on top of Breakout and started driving back and forth on top of him, his exhaust rubbing up against Breakout's truck. Oh no! Breakout, look at him! I'm done!
Well, I guess we got it right there.
That's so good!
We predict.
No! Mark didn't know what to do. Felt like he should look away. The sight of Breakout and Gizmo going at it was doing something to him. He could feel his engine temperature rising, his oil pressure building up to 200 psi. It was rising to dangerous levels. He had to release them soon. Get off of me! Breakout exclaimed suddenly. This is wrong! That ain't what Coach wants. Gizmo jumped off and backed away in reverse. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. Merc let out a sigh. Things were just beginning to get exciting. The van pretended he hadn't been watching and drove away, leaving Breakout and Gizmo time to settle things. After he just tried raping him, but you know, it's just so hard. I'm sorry. Shouldn't have left you in my trunk, Breakout said. I'm confused. I thought that once we won a game and take away the pain of Coach dying right in front of me. I like you, but it's too soon. It's wrong, man. It's child molesting. Gizmo looked down, disappointed. I know you and Coach had a special relationship, but I thought that maybe now with things moving forward like they are, I would have a chance. Maybe later, Breakout said, but first things first, we need to get ready for the new Neo Tokyo Championship. Gizmo and Breakout looked at each other. Yeah, I know, right? Looked at each other before leaving the car wash, their wet bodies glistening in the electric lights. For now, the carnal passions would have to wait for another day. And that was chapter 1. Should I read chapter 2?
No. No.
How many chapters are there? There's only one more. Come on, can I read the other one?
Alright, fine.
Thank you. Oh my god. What the heck was that? First off, I just need to take a little break and say, that was crazy.
Wait,
whoa.
Look at the name of the chapter.
Chapter, what? Chapter 2? Ethanol abuse?
Ethan abuse.
Trying to abuse my ass? What the hell? Mark swung around the corner of the Beckwith Park Rocket League arena and drifted into the ball. His fat, juicy trunk hitting the sphere and centering it perfectly in front of the Team Diesel's goal. Gizmo saw the opportunity and leapt into the air. He realized that he had slightly miscalculated his trajectory, however, and turned slightly to the left and let his rockets fire. Boost redirected the vehicle towards the projected location of the ball, but it still wasn't enough. At the last moment, Gizmo did a barrel roll to the side and hit the ball. For one moment that seemed like an eternity, the ball flew through the air towards the side of the court, bounced off the side and wall and went in. It was a perfectly timed shot, as if Gizmo and Merc's minds and car bodies had merged into one larger car body, but different ones. Still, perfectly working together. Breakout couldn't believe that he had managed that shot. It was as if someone had thrown a ping pong ball across the room off a lamp and into a red Dixie cup in one of those YouTube videos. So cool, but you knew that they'd probably done that shot 1,000 times to make it once. This time, he knew they hadn't done that 1,000 times. Just the one time, because he'd seen it happen right in front of him. Goal! The ref shouted in the stands. The ball exploded, propelling up, and gave each other a high fives with their car doors while Team Diesel drove away to lick their wounds. Team Nitro and Team Diesel had these friendly skirmishes every 2 weeks to stay sharp between official Rocket League Championship games. With the Neo Tokyo Championships coming up very soon, they needed every advantage they could get. The competition would be pushing in from every side, aiming for their goals. They had to fight back. They had to stay sharp. They had to give it all they had. They had to win. They had to win for Coach. What a game, Gizmo said as they drove into the car wash. We really hit him with the hind. Yeah, Merc said. More like I hit them with my hind. Did a donut and let out a glorious yell. Gizmo laughed as he drove the car wash at Merc's antics, leaving Breakout and Merc alone in the Rocket League garage. Breakout's engines hummed as he remembered that amazing shot Merc had made with his fat, delectable bumper. Suddenly, Breakout realized that even though he had Gizmo's heart, the love of one car wasn't enough. He needed 2 cars to be complete. Gizmo was yesterday's soup of the day, and after rejecting his advantage in the car wash, Breakout realized that Gizmo was needy and overeager. Even if the car was good for fooling around with in the wash after a particularly intense game of Rocket League. Breakout knew he needed something more to be happy. Maybe Merc could be that something more. He took a deep breath and shyly approached the van. What are you doing tonight? Breakout asks. Merc did a double take. Did Breakout know? Just going out with someone. Oh, I didn't know you were seeing someone. Breakout muttered, disappointed. Serious? Yeah, I started dating again. It's been pretty well, Merc said, keeping things vague. You didn't want Breakout to suspect anything. You didn't want him to learn that Gizmo and him had been fooling around behind Breakout's back. The nights of their passions in Gizmo's garage had been a thing to behold. The exploration of each other's engines, the secret tune-ups, the rim jobs. They knew it was wrong to cheat. Somehow, behind Breakout's back, it felt so right. Breakout held back a drop of window washing fluid at his bitter disappointment. He didn't realize that he had such strong feelings for Merc. Maybe it was only because he couldn't have him, and that emotional reaction was so strong. Nonetheless, he turned away to hide the tear. It's alright, I should have known. He drove away, he tuned his car radio, and that saddest song he knew. Someone Like You by Adele. Is that the saddest song you know? What the hell? A jolt from his car battery tore through Merc's engine as the disappointed car drove off. Did Breakout know? Did Breakout suspect what was going on behind his back? Gizmo drove out from the car wash, his clean, shiny body reflecting like a sexy disco ball on wheels. He pulled up next to Merc and ran his car door up the van's body. How about we take this back to my garage, Gizmo said in a breathy voice. I just filled my gas tank with premium fuel and I'm ready to go from 0 to 100 with you. Merc agreed. After that game, he was ready to blow off some steam too. As they turned into the highway with all the other cars though, doubt crept about his mind whether or not he was going to do it was doing right. So much was on the line. Cars didn't live forever. Did he want to spend his time screwing someone behind a teammate's back? Would this love tear their team apart or bring it closer than ever before? What would Coach think? Across town, Breakout cracked open a barrel of ethanol fuel and started guzzling. It had been a shitty day. Even if they'd won the game, he'd come home to his garage alone. And that was never a win. As an intoxicating fuel worked its way through his engine and his vision started to blur, his mind drifted back to a moment not too far back when everything had changed for Team Nitro. Breakout remembered it as it was yesterday. It had been 6 months. It was a stormy night on the Mansfield Rocket League arena. Coach was on the side of the field, cheering on his team as Team Nitro faced off with his Team Rockets. Nice shot! He screamed from the stands. Merc, get in there and hit that ball. Gizmo, get that boost ready and take that shot. Breakout, stay and play D. Screwed out, Breakout's playing D. Breakout swung around and raced back towards their goal as Merc and Gizmo played offense together. I can't wait for tonight, Breakout shouted as he passed Coach. Man, we're loveless. Me either, Coach responded over the mic.
Me either.
Cut it out, Mike said. You know we can hear you on this line. Get a room. We will, Breakout responded as he positioned himself in the center of their goal. Gizmo just laughed. He drove up the wall towards the ball and jumped off the side, knocking the ball towards Team Rocket's goal. Breakout launched himself up into the air and got ready to take the shot. They hadn't planned it was this way, but improvising was the most important part of winning games in Rocket League. If there was one thing you could be sure of in a game, it was that nothing ever went according to plan. Team Rocket wasn't going to let them score that easy. As
Team Rocket.
As Team Captain Backfire. Is that a thing?
Ooh, Backfire.
Is that a thing? Hold on for me.
Yeah, Backfire is a car.
Okay.
It's like the worst one.
Backfire knew he had to set an example for his team and clear that ball, and he wasn't going to let Team Nitro score one more goal. He was tired of losing to this team. The cooperation and enthusiasm was heightened by some kind of energy between them that he couldn't quite put a finger on. It made him uneasy. It made him hate them. Backfire jumped towards the ball and cleared the white sphere towards the northern wall. Roadhog boosted and hit the ball one more time, sending it soaring towards Team Nitro's southern corner. Breakout jumped towards the sphere as it bounced towards the goal. I missed. Unobstructed, the ball went in and exploded. Team Rocket had just scored. With less than a minute left on the clock, they would need to mount a comeback. My bad, Breakout said as he drove out. My fault. Nice shot! And they heard Backfire say in the distance to Roadhog. Shit. Just flat out shit. Merc shouted. Coach drove up. Here's what we're gonna do, guys. Breakout, I want you to trade places with me this time. It's been a while since I've been on the field, but I have an idea that I think will work for us. Are you sure that's a good idea, Coach? Gizmo piped up. I know it's a good idea, Gizmo, Coach snapped. Besides, I can't have my Breakout's fine body getting scratched. We have a long night planned ahead. He winked. Be careful, Breakout said. I will. Coach, Merc, and Gizmo took their positions on the arena. 3, 2, 1. The countdown ended, and they all raced towards the ball. Coach jumped up into the air before hitting the center line to get a good idea of what the enemy team was doing. As he landed, he realized he made a critical mistake. Backfire saw Coach in the air and anticipated where the car would land. This was an opportunity he couldn't afford to miss, but he had to make it look like an accident. Backfire threw on his boost and let his rockets fire. Coach landed on the ground and braced himself for the impact, but he knew there was nothing he could do to save himself. Backfire rammed into Coach. The explosion hit Breakout's windshield in such force that it almost shattered the glass. Oil, gas, coolant, and other fluids spilled across the field. No! Breakout screamed from the side of the field. Oh my God! Gizmo yelled as he drove up. Coach's engine and body were mangled. The car was nearly unrecognizable. Backfire wheeled around to look at this dastardly work and strike Mirth. Oops. He shouted. Looks like it was an accident. He laughed to himself and drove off the field with Roadhog. He knew it would take a while to clean up that mess Coach has left behind. He might get questioned by the Rocket League authorities, but accidents happened on the field. Everyone knew that. They'd get away scot-free, and Team Nitro would be crippled. Beating them would be easy now. Breakout drove onto the field to the coach's mangled corpse and held him in his car doors. Coach, can you hear me? Coach! The mangled wreck uttered something that Team Nitro would never forget. Breakout. I don't love you.
I
Breakout.
don't love you.
I love you. I know. Breakout cried. I love you too, Coach. We all love you, Mark said. We couldn't be here if it wasn't for you, Coach. Promise me. Promise me you'll win the Neo What the fuck? Promise me you'll win the Neo Tokyo Championships. You have to win it. You have to win it for me. For your coach. Me. I'm your coach, and I'm also your lover, Breakout. We will, Breakout cried. We have to. We have to win for Coach, Gizmo said. So cold. Coach said, Breakout, keep me warm. Could you keep your coach warm? Last time before I die? I can't, Breakout said. He drove up on top of Coach's smoldering wreckage and revved his engine. Feels so good. Coach said as Breakout engines rumbled against his trunk. Thank you. The car let out one last shudder and died. Rain poured down from the skies. The only place it could pour down from. Alone in his garage with a half-empty barrel of ethanol, Breakout wept alone. They had to win. They had to win for Coach. Chapter 2. That was an amazing read right there. Oh my fucking god. I did some that was amazing acting right there, honestly. Amazing.
Yeah.
Perfect acting. So basically summing it up, okay, so this team won a game. They went to the car wash. One of them just tried to have sex with the other one while the other one tried to wheel away. Next day, they win another game. And they go back to the car wash. This one car is asking out this other car while that car is also checking out this other car inside their team. He gets rejected. He goes home alone while those two go have sex somewhere. And then we get a flashback, and and then boom, done. That was basically the entire thing in a nutshell. So if you wanted to skip to that, that was basically it. So Ryan, summing up the thoughts. So what do you think about that thing, the thing that just happened? Also, before you say anything, Ryan, remember when we said there's like something about like Rocket League fan fictions?
Yeah.
Like cars ramming up against each other? That literally happened.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, so what was your thoughts?
Overall, it was pretty weird.
Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I'm sorry for. First off, sorry for missing 7 weeks of Fic Friday, including this Fic Friday. I was really busy. Just really busy overall. So, thank you guys so much for still watching. Apparently, please like, comment, and subscribe. And all you Clashers out there, Clash on. Because I don't know what else you could do, actually. I'm out of here.